Today's video is asking rich versus poor controversial questions.
I can do it, anybody can do it.
I feel like they don't give poor communities a chance.
I asked both poor and rich the same questions around money and success.
Do you think we should raise the minimum wage?
I don't think it's up to me to answer that.
The US has the highest wealth inequality among developed nations, where the top 20% of Americans own 86% of the wealth.
It's just the money's not going to the right
80%
people,
own
pretty
only
much. That's it.
14. And with rising inflation putting a strain on all Americans, I decided to travel to both the poorest neighborhood in DC and the richest neighborhoods in Austin to understand what keeps the poor poor and the rich rich. How different is life?
Me personally, I think it's mindset, but sometimes it is the situation and the environment. But if you have a strong mindset, you can always get your way out of it. It's just going to take time and effort, dedication, and consistency.
For the rich versus poor? And
But
is
it's hard.
the American dream still alive, or is it there to keep you working until you die?
They say follow your passion, don't follow your passion. I followed my passion. I wound up fucking homeless and 109 pounds.
To find out, and without knowing anyone there, I traveled to what many consider the most dangerous low-income neighborhood in DC to investigate. But thankfully, I was able to find someone to show us around.
When I first came up to you, we weren't filming it. He was like, hell no.
I mean, I thought you was a police officer a little bit.
Do I look like a narc?
You never know.
Never know these days, bro.
As we walked around, he introduced me to people that I can talk to.
Couple days ago.
Subscribers you got?
350K?
350K? Oh shit.
Oh, so now you want to talk. Now you want to talk. Okay. Do you guys think it's
That's
a
heaps,
choice
man.
to be poor or rich?
A choice.
Why is that?
Get up, go make some money. Get up and go make some
See,
money.
mindset.
Okay, you said it's not. You said it's not. Why?
I had to search my thing because if you would have
It's a bit of
used your
both.
opportunities, you would have chose to have make better decisions. But the reason
Okay.
why I said no at first, because I was just thinking technically it's not a choice because anything can happen to you, like the government, taxes, anything. Sometimes it
Nah.
might even not be a choice, and sometimes it is.
Also, aren't you guys hot as fuck right now? Like, how the fuck are y'all wearing beanies? Bro, it's hot as shit. You guys are all like, look at all of y'all like wearing beanies and shit. Do you think being poor is a choice?
Yes.
Why?
All right, so you got people battling the black thing, the white thing, right? And it makes sense, but it don't. Because you can get on the train right now, you'll see a white man with balled up jeans, holy shoes, but he got a fat wallet. But you'll see a black guy like me or like me with $200 pair of shoes or $300 pair of shoes on, or maybe a skinny wallet. A lot of black people say that white people think they better, but they're not. They just some white people make better choices.
Yeah.
Do you think being rich or poor is a choice?
Nah, I wouldn't say it's a choice. Some people put themselves in certain situations or predicaments to be rich or poor.
Facts,
But
man.
based on that definition, doesn't that insinuate that it's a choice? That if they put themselves into it?
Yeah, you could say. Yeah, you're right. Yeah.
How much do a burger cost at McDonald's?
I don't know.
See? So that right there let me know that you live a two different lives. Because I know you don't. It's not a bad thing that you make probably better choices than me or other guys or other.
Maybe he just doesn't eat a Macca's. I don't even know how much. And that's like $11 over here.
Man, in my walk, you just had a better chance, better schools, better
Environment.
Can I ask you how much you make a year? I know we're putting you on the spot.
I don't know. I make $30 an hour, so
$30.
yeah, $30 an hour.
40 said free. I was like, what? No. 30. That's all right.
5 days
That's
a
good.
week.
Man, roughly between 32, 36.
What do you do for work?
A couple of things. I'm an entrepreneur.
How much do you make a year?
Shit, probably millions, my nigga.
That's a cap. That's a lie, bro.
Do you guys
That's
think
a
the minimum
lie.
wage should be increased?
Yes.
Why?
Because minimum wage jobs, and they be over here giving out $15, $14 an hour. That's not even enough to really to even get a one-bedroom apartment.
Yeah, hell yeah.
Why?
Because everything high. Having a job that I have, I still struggle and still go check to check. Some people get paid minimum wage and the rent don't add up to what, minimum wage is.
Yeah, pushing more because a lot of people need money though, you know?
They-
If I may challenge you, what if we raise the minimum wage? Wouldn't that just raise the cost of everything?
Yeah, but still, you could be able to afford at least.
Nah,
Wouldn't
that's
it
the
just
cycle.
Get higher prices.
You raise that, they're gonna have to raise prices and stuff.
Money because then you're not spending money on dumb stuff, and
I
then
spend money on weed, in order.
Bro's just incriminating him. Oh wait, no, it's legal here.
There's
It's
some-
legal here. Yeah.
There's dumb stuff to buy. Don't buy weed.
Man, you could do everything. Not me though.
So we'll return to Anacostia so we can have him show us around the realities of a neighborhood that's literally minutes away from the capital. And with violent crime rates 247% higher than the national average, and with 50% of the residents living in poverty, I was curious to see how different or similar it would be as I travel to the richest
Damn, that's a big
neighborhoods
house.
in Austin, Texas. And so before I do, I wanted to see if
Austin,
you
Texas.
noticed
Isn't
the
that
shirt
where
that
Joe
I'm wearing, because
Rogan
I'm excited
lives?
to tell you guys all about the merch that I just launched. We're currently living in a time where everybody talks, but nobody listens. And our first ever collection is centered around the idea that truth often lies beneath the surface. And the only way you're going to be able to find it is by engaging with different sides. We have two pieces, a logo and a limited design, each in a shirt and hoodie, and it's for those who are not afraid to confront the world and its opinions. So if you want to be a part of our community that dares to explore the unfamiliar, then it's for you. Use promo code EXPLORE10 to get 10% off your order if you order within the next 72 hours of this video drop.
Now we're actually in one of the most richest neighborhoods in
Damn.
Texas. I think we're gonna go house to house to ask rich people the same questions that we asked the poorer neighborhoods.
Get off my property.
These dogs are terrifying. Holy shit.
And compared to Anacostia, man, bro, it was hard as shit to get an interview here. They either didn't answer or just straight up rejected me.
Would you like to participate?
No.
You guys, best of luck. Yeah, thank you so much.
But you know me, bro. I wasn't gonna quit because we're out here trying to make the best damn videos on YouTube. So I went downtown to talk to the people there.
Where are you from and what do you do for work?
I am from Argentina and the US, and I'm a full-time artist and designer.
So I have a real estate development company, and then
Wow, there's always a lot
I
of real
have
estate.
Also back home where I live, a shared workspace, and I run that on the day-to-day. But those businesses have been pretty dialed in for several years now. So about a year ago, I actually got involved in a pickleball business of all things. So now I have a third company.
Yeah, here that's popping up too. Pickleball. Because I saw a video of Kevin Durant. He was investing in a team, and now it's actually going up.
I'm a nurse.
A
I've
good
been
team
in
to
sales
invest
for
in.
about 20-something years.
I'm in the commercial real estate business.
Got it.
Real estate,
I'm
again,
curious,
real
guys,
estate.
Do you think anyone can become rich?
I do. I think
Yeah.
it requires a lot of hard work, determination,
Mhm,
discipline,
mhm.
and just not giving up.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah,
No,
don't give
it's
up.
not a choice. It's very difficult to make money in today's society. Each year that passes, it's much more difficult. It's not a choice, but it is a choice to try to do your best. However, it's not guaranteed to anyone, and it's very difficult for people to make ends meet.
So I went to a poorer neighborhood in DC and asked these exact same questions. And one of the points that they raised to me was, you probably have no idea how much a McDonald's Big Mac costs. And I was like, to be honest, I don't. Let me ask you, do you know how much a McDonald's Big Mac costs?
I have no idea.
Yeah, it kind of says a lot, right?
I
What?
don't know. And
I don't even get what he meant by that. Anyway, why should you know? Because is he poor? Maybe. I don't know. Why should you know the price of a McDonald's burger?
I also
I don't know.
think fast food.
Yeah, neither do I. Neither do I. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't need fast food.
Certainly believe
Not that much.
anyone could be rich, especially
No, the price though.
if you're talking about monetary wealth. The sky's the limit in this country if you really want to go after something and really put yourself out there and risk.
What is your opinion on government aid? Do you think it helps people overall or makes people lazy?
Of course, it helps people. We need it.
I think aid through more third-party charities goes better than unaccountable government aid. Not that government aid is bad in and of itself, but accountability to, I'm going to help you up permanently versus just permanent help, making a permanent underclass, I think is really a problem in our country.
It don't make you lazy because if you old, if you an elder, it's not gonna really make you lazy for real. You really can't do nothing. But if you just scam unemployment, like what you doing? Like if you just collecting that shit up, like come on, you lazy.
Get off your ass and stop collecting them unemployments, man. For real.
Hustle unemployment?
Hell yeah, I hate it. A lot of people are comfortable with receiving instead of going out there and get it. I wish I could get it sometimes, like food stamps and housing. I wish I could get it, but I just can't. As me being who I am, I just can't settle for less because I love money.
Do you think government aid makes people lazy?
Yes.
Yes.
Hell yes.
Has your family ever received
Free
government
money.
aid?
My sister had my brother, probably my mom's when we was kids, yeah. So
Why do you think it makes people lazy?
because it's a lot of women, a lot of guys out here that just live off of that. It's a lot of women out here just have babies back to back to back to back just so they get food stamps. 5 kids, you get $1,000 a month.
So this may already be obvious to you, but it's clear that how people view money and opportunities here in the US is different compared to anywhere else in the world. I mean, if you don't believe me, that's fine, but put politics aside and think, why have 7.2 million people have already entered this country alone in 2024? Because even if the American dream is dying, you can't deny that there must be a reason why some people are literally risking their lives in prosecution to cross the border in order to enter this country. So land of opportunity and freedom, whether you were born here legally or illegally.
No, it's because the government's lying to them and they expect something better over here, and it's not. Opportunity, not really.
Or grew up rich or poor, your experiences are going to shape how you view money and opportunity. And if I'm going to be honest with you, and I know it's demonized to say this, but I want to be rich. And it's exactly why I wanted to make this video. Because at a time where it's even becoming a luxury to be able to build a family, I want to be able to provide it for my loved ones and create an even better life.
Let's say not rich. Let's say rich enough just to be comfortable. But then sometimes when you reach that point, you want to get more and then more and then more, right? That's when you can't be too greedy. That's where money is evil in a way, but it helps. Money helps to be comfortable, but if you start getting too greedy, then that's the issue.
And like the ones that my parents gave me, and they gave me a great life. And if I want to create bigger and better videos to change how society approaches issues, to stop our ever increasing divide, well, that's going to need money, man. Like, y'all really think I'm putting myself in these risky, dangerous situations and conversations just so I can have free clout? But all jokes aside, for a country that obsesses over money over everything, we're awfully scared to talk about the realities of why some succeed, why some fail. And as you'll see later on, it's exactly why I spent a day learning from someone who has actually seen both poverty and wealth. Because is his story just 1 in a million, or can anyone, including myself or you watching, can anyone truly become rich? But again, what does being rich even mean? To understand, I wanted to dive deeper into a poor neighborhood.
3 years ago, DC was #1 murder cop. Did you know that?
No, I didn't. What do you think changed?
We grew up. It's a lot of guys here that I've been shot 2 times, but you'll never think that. No, I got caught.
Nah, I could have guessed.
Like him right here, I just look up to him. This guy right here.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Do you still?
Yeah, I still do. He's one of the.
Do you want to talk to him?
Hey, bro. They doing a YouTube channel, man. Getting Southeast and stuff.
Gonna do a quick interview?
It's no disrespect to y'all. It's just when you see a camera.
No,
and
of course.
You know,
It's
the
like
first thing you think.
2 fucking people like sticking their like camera at me. Like it's gonna be hard to talk or like act normal.
What's up, Mo? How the job interview go? Yeah, you been coming back up there yesterday.
Well, at least they're still hustling.
You gonna get it?
He's still trying to sell clothes out there.
Here? Yes. Right here, this one street, you got good, bad, bad. You got houses worth $1 million, then you got houses worth $30. I didn't vote. You wanna know why I didn't vote?
Wow, they're so close to each other.
These are the ones you want us to vote for, but damn, what y'all tell us vote for them, y'all throw y'all trash on the street. Y'all supposed to change.
Yeah, that's messed up.
But where's the change at? Why should I vote for this man after y'all put everything up? Y'all could have took it with y'all. Y'all messing the streets up even more. Right here, you got the big chair, and the sad thing about this right here is it hurts your heart a lot. Because this area right here, it's a new drug out called boot.
So it turns out boot, or commonly known as bath salts, is a new dangerous synthetic opioid that's spread everywhere around DC. And it puts people in a zombie-like state, and it's even said to be worse than fentanyl.
Look outside the McDonald's. Better yet, go down Eastover. Better yet, go to Anacostia subway station. You will see 16-year-old, 17-year-old, 18-year-old girls out there have the boot, looking like zombies, looking like this.
That's scary, man.
Guys looking like this. like looking like zombies.
And as I walked around and I learned more about his life and what he's seen, I couldn't help but think of just this visual divide between the rich and the poor, especially in DC, where in the same damn city that it was once considered the murder capital of the world, it's also been the home to the richest and most powerful people in the world.
But that's everywhere around the world. There's gonna be poor sections and then rich sections. It's not just there, but I get what you mean though.
But see, they got trained police officers because there's a lot of fights going on metro trains. So they got extra security and stuff.
How's this helped in curtailing a lot of like crime?
It's helping a lot. It's helping a whole lot.
Are you about to go somewhere?
Yeah, I just bring you down here.
Cool.
That's all. But you don't got nothing to worry about now. You good? You in good hands?
Yeah.
Yes. Here you go. Most likely you'll find automatic people right here. On this side. What's up, bro? I'm gonna catch you around.
Are you head out? All right, man. Appreciate it. Peace out.
So you saw the realities of what many haven't shown before in the worst neighborhoods, but the question remains, can anyone become rich? Who's better to ask than an
Yes.
ex-homeless drug addict?
Yes, I do believe that. Do you? Do you believe that? But it's honestly a lot of hard work.
Who lived in Skid Row to a now multi-millionaire with multiple businesses.
All right, so
This is gonna be a crazy story.
Now I'm in front of Sun Life Organics, as you can see right there, and I will actually be going on a tour with the owner. He's a crazy story. He was once a homeless addict, so he has literally experienced both spectrums, right? The poorest of the poor living in Skid Row to now being a multi-millionaire. And yeah, we're gonna spend some time with him. Dude, nice to officially meet you, man.
buddy.
Yeah, thank you for taking the time. I appreciate it. Yeah.
Time's a little crunched right now, but it's
Yeah,
okay.
let's
We'll
do
make
it.
work.
Well, we'll make it work.
Momentum
Let's get some
is
sustenance.
medicine.
You've been here before, right?
Yeah, many times.
True,
I've-
true.
Me too. Me too. Hey, what's going on? We're only doing this for the camera. Yeah. In front of each store, we always have triple filtered ice water for the dogs. And then when the dogs go in, we also have treats for the dogs or organic.
Triple filter water. Dogs getting more better water than the homeless people. Damn, man.
Dog treats, which is another way of just serving the community and making people feel honored, making their pets feel honored. So it all goes along with the ethos of love, heal, and inspire.
All these businesses that you've started, from every detail was for you, and then also you don't cut corners. Do you feel like both of those traits contributed heavily to like your success overall?
I think my success in terms of being known as best in class, but I mean, financially, we lost money for 10 years. Literally lost money for 10 years. I got lucky with real estate.
Real estate
I got
again.
lucky
Real
with
estate.
Stocks, day trading stocks.
Yeah,
was where I
stocks.
made the bulk
Real
of my
estate,
money to
stocks.
support myself while this business floundered for 10 years. So no, I wouldn't say that mentality directly contributes to the quote unquote success, because I would imagine most of your people are interested in making a bunch of money. That was never my goal. I had a business that made money, and I was fucking miserable. I started this because this was something that I wanted. I wanted to be able to go someplace where I could get something like this and not worry about the integrity of the ingredients. A place where I would walk into and the people working there were happy. I mean, watch what she's doing. Look at her. Look at the smile on her face. I'm guessing she's smiling.
It's only because the cameras are on. That's why.
Yeah. No, but I mean, we're happy here, right? Is this a happy place? The happiest place.
The last time with AJ and Esther and
Oh, yeah. They say follow your passion. Don't follow your passion. I followed my passion. I wound up fucking homeless and 109 pounds. Be very careful with your passions. Find your purpose. Become good at your purpose.
That's a good advice.
And then you will automatically become passionate about your purpose.
So after he showed me around his business, he was now gonna show me around his house. And I wanted to learn more about how he was exactly able to go from being poor without anything, becoming so rich.
I was a drug dealer. I was homeless, mentally ill.
Drug dealer. This may be how he got his
Strung out on heroin,
come up.
cocaine. I felt like a fucking movie star with all that dope.
Drug
So what
dealer.
does like every day look like for you? Like, it's like pretty flexible schedule. Like
Yeah,
what is
flexible schedule. I'm
like
at
a
Sun Life
regular day
every
look
day.
like?
I get up at 5 in the morning every day. No alarm clock. My eyes just open. I'll go for a walk. Not a long walk, but I'll go for a walk and then just do a out loud gratitude list. Thank you, God, for this day. Thank you, God, for the roof over my head. Thank you, God, for the clean water that I get to bathe in. Thank you, God, for all of these amazing opportunities. Mondays and Fridays, I train for an hour, heavy and hard, with a professional, top-tier personal trainer.
Yeah, I saw my buddy Leon. He like threw up during your workout, right?
Yeah, it's interesting. Most people that come and work out with me, they end up throwing up or they end up giving up about halfway through. Now, housekeeper's out of town, so you're gonna have to forgive the mess. Also, this is kind of like,
When you become that rich, you kind of maybe he's lazy or maybe he doesn't have time. I guess he doesn't have time, or housekeeper. Need to get me a housekeeper.
Great house, man.
my laboratory.
Out of my
so
budget.
There's just like constantly shit everywhere. Those are the mushrooms I was telling you about that I put in my coffee in the morning. I keep pretty stocked up, and
damn, brother.
Yeah.
This is like a doomsday prep, but for healthy people.
And
can I try a little drop?
Yeah, of course. I don't mind at all. Yeah.
What is that? Hey yo, yeah. What the hell?
Yeah, it's
that's good.
It's really, really good. This I got in Uruguay. This amethyst.
Damn, this shit's crazy.
Is that?
Oh, he's into his bloody
This is a little pool area
crystals, isn't he?
out here.
Man, this is goals, man.
Look at that crystal. This was my earthing grounding station here. And I was laying on my towel.
I
and was,
don't believe in all
absorbing
this stuff
the energy
he
of the
believes
earth.
in, but
All of a sudden I smelled
he's
this
making money, he can do
horrible
whatever he
smell.
wants.
And I
Do your
look
thing,
over,
bro.
My cat is right next to my head taking a massive shit. So this has become the $20,000 litter box. I no longer lay in there.
$20,000.
I go in there and I fucking.
I mean, it's natural though, isn't it? Isn't
Yeah, she thinks so. In about another 6 or 7 weeks, you're gonna see hundreds of butterflies out here swarming this thing.
So why is butterfly such a significant part? Is it because of the
Metamorphosis. Metamorphosis.
Transformation.
So I was the ugly caterpillar crawling on my belly and like looking up at everything and going, oh God, if only I could be that, or if only I could be that tree, if only I could be, God, could you imagine if I could be like that butterfly? Not knowing the whole time, I am the butterfly. But to become the butterfly, I have to go within. I have to wrap myself up and go within and go and create my own chrysalis and learn to become still. And when I learn to become still, I learn that I am limitless, that I can fly, that I can do anything,
that's
that I can
solid.
in
That's
fact
solid.
transform into that glorious, beautiful being.
Do you think everybody has the capacity to change?
Yes, absolutely. If I can do it, anybody can do it. If a moron like me can do it, anybody can do it.
Does that mean anyone can become rich?
Of course. Becoming rich is easy. Becoming happy is not that easy. We've got the custom.
Yes. I believe that 100%. You can always be rich, but are you going to be happy? Because money just enhances who you are, right? Just enhances your character. If you're a shitty person, if you're a dickhead, you're going to become more of a dickhead. If you're a good person, just going to become a better person.
Anna from Europe,
Oh shit.
which is fucking incredible.
Holy.
Man, oh my god.
This is the nicest sauna in the world.
Oh fuck.
Yeah.
Oh,
Nicest sauna
he's
in the
recording off
world.
a GoPro.
I love this
I
thing.
love saunas, man.
I do it almost every
Christ.
day. And then this is the little chill, like meditation area.
If you could
That is
just
a
kind
nice
of
house,
just
though.
walk through your kind of like journey from just childhood to where you are now, just
Yeah. Very, very challenging childhood. Parents were immigrants to this country from different countries, different languages, different religions. Terrible parents. a lot of abuse, a lot of neglect as a child, which then led to sort of a self-fulfilling prophecy, drugs and alcohol at an early age to help me like cope with how I felt.
Yep.
And
That's how it starts.
and then again, that began to snowball, and then I sort of derived my identity out of I was the bad guy, I was a drug dealer, I was this, I was that, and left Ohio to get away from trouble, went to California, found a lot more trouble, unfortunately, and eventually wound up homeless, mentally ill, strung out on heroin, cocaine, shooting speedballs.
Hell of a drug, heroin. Don't touch
33
that.
years old,
Don't touch that,
physically
kids.
incapable of going on. And I surrendered.
Any drug. Don't touch any drug.
Some
Yeah.
people think is bad, but I think surrendering is joining the winning team. So I surrendered. I raised my hand and I asked for help. A charity called Musicians Assistance Program took me in, and they put me in treatment long term. Then they put me into a halfway house long term. And at 33 years old, my life began again. And that's when I learned that one day at a time, I stay clean and sober no matter what.
Yeah, one day at a time.
And eventually learned that one day at a time, I become 1% better no matter what. I've traveled all over the world multiple times. I get to do a lot of cool stuff for people that I care about and I love. My life is incredible. My life is amazing.
And so as someone who's experienced both, I wanted to now ask Khalil the same questions I asked the rich and poor earlier.
Do you think government aid like welfare keeps people lazy?
Of course it does. It's learned helplessness. I was on welfare. I was on food stamps. And
I think that's the whole point of it. To keep people lazy.
as long as I was living like that, why would I fucking sober up? Why would I do anything? I can just lay around and fucking shoot dope. I was way more comfortable than you are right now at 27 years old. Me at 27, with all those chemicals being shot into my veins, I felt like a fucking movie star with all that dope. And your tax dollars were paying for my food stamps so I could go get that dope.
Yeah, that's messed up.
Government is a disease disguised as its own cure.
As someone who has lived both lives, would you rather be poor and happy or rich and miserable?
Poor and happy for sure. One of the purposes of life is to be fucking happy, is to find happiness. If I had to be a janitor...
Nah, that's a hard one. Because if you're poor... I don't know. What would you pick?
in Cleveland, but I could have the same girlfriend, same pets, or something similar, and the same level of feeling inside.
Depends how poor. Depends how
versus
poor.
having $1
Right.
billion and being like a lot of rich and famous people that are fucking miserable that I know, I would definitely take the janitor in Cleveland. Definitely. I mean, I want to be happy.
You're like $100K a year, which I'm not making that. I'm trying to make that now, but yeah.
Happy's good. Everyone deserves to be happy. Everybody deserves to live the life that they want to live. Problem is most people don't believe that.
So by this point, you've seen the visual differences between the rich versus poor, and it's obvious, but something that's been hidden, though, are the more subtle differences. And the best way to explain this is to think of life like a video game. So at the start of the game, the factors that you're born into, like money, environment, time period, genetics, and to a certain extent, your looks, they affect your initial stats, how hard you have to work,
bursts.
and how little you have to be able to fuck up. But whether you were born rich and started out as a level 24 or was born in an unfortunate situation like a refugee camp, as you go through life, the experiences and the choices that you make will improve or take away from your score or stats. So you get the point, but here's the interesting question. Why is it that some people like Khalil had, for all purposes, a main
Mindset.
character arc, where others remain as NPCs in the game of life, never realizing their potential, like the countless people that I'm sure he met while he was in Skid Row?
Mindset.
Did any of your peers from Skid Row achieve success like you have?
Zero.
Yeah,
So
that's a
what
hard
was it
place
about
to
Khalil
come
that
out of.
even in the lowest of lows and against all odds, he was able to win? To me, I think it can only be explained by the dog that's inside of you. The voice inside you that I'm sure Khalil and countless greats, even in the lowest moments, heard that said, fuck this.
Mhm.
I'm better than this. And it's
Facts.
this drive and tenacity and not a skill issue that separates a good player from Kobe Bryant.
It's the Mamba
You
mentality,
watching
bro.
From Gen. And so the question is this mentality or this dog that's inside of you something
It's in
that
everyone.
you're born with or something that you can add in this video game of life? Because again, is this rags to riches story
I
by
reckon we
Khalil
add it.
just a one in a million
You can learn
chance,
to have it.
or can anyone truly become rich? And if so, what the hell is the secret?
I'm curious, if you think anyone can become
Don't
rich,
quit and a
in
lot
that
of hard work.
essence, do you think being poor is a choice?
Whatever zip code you're born into is going to greatly determine your immediate opportunities. If you're born in Beverly Hills, probably going to have a lot of opportunities that most people could never even dream of. If you're born in South Central, you're kind of fucked out the gate. But you can rise up out of
Facts.
that. You can become whatever you want to become. It just takes time. It just takes
Yeah,
time.
it's time, bro.
Why do you
Time,
think the
time.
U.S. is such an unequal country when it comes to wealth inequality?
Just the environment that they grows in.
Mm.
And you go to a white community right
See
now.
this
you
at the
won't see no
beginning
liquor
of the
stores in
video.
no neighborhood. You look around right now, it's three liquor stores in this corner. You know, it's 2 tobacco shops right here. But you go in a white neighborhood, you see no tobacco shops. So I feel like they don't give poor communities a chance.
So like the environment makes it easier to make, let's say, poor choices.
Mm,
Because the
mhm.
truth is the wealth inequality is growing and it's not stopping. The middle class is dying and Americans can't buy healthcare, gas, rent, or find jobs. And what used to be common like a family and affording a home is slowly becoming a luxury. And so after talking to all these people from both rich and poor, have I changed my mind? To be brutally honest, yes. And that it's motivated me to want to become rich more. Because if I realize anything is that sure, money can't buy happiness and more money, more problems, but it sure as hell brings a lot more solutions and a whole lot better set of problems. Because are you gonna tell me that not knowing what restaurant you want to order your DoorDash from is a lot better than not knowing where your next meal is? But then again, maybe it does taking becoming rich to be able to say that money isn't everything. And on the other side, how experiencing the lowest depths of poverty, fear, and struggle is the only motivation you need to realize that maybe money is everything. Because in some ways, the worst place to ever be is in the middle, where things are good enough where you want to stay complacent, but not bad enough to ever want to make a change.
The point of life is not
Upgrade.
to have a bunch of money,
Upgrade.
although money is amazing, and anybody that tells you that money can't buy you happiness is full of shit. It's
bullshit.
Yeah, it's bullshit. If you go from
Facts,
making
bro.
a minimum wage job to making $400,000 a year the next day, you are going to be infinitely fucking happier. I will tell you that from personal experience.
So the American dream may very well be dying, but what if it's just different than what it used to be? So maybe today the dream isn't about the money, but more so the audacity to go after it, even though everyone else calls you crazy. Because you're only crazy until one day you're not.
Do you feel like you kind of have to go through that life experience of becoming rich to then
Yeah.
finally realize that money isn't the end all be all?
I would have at 27, I would have been like, oh, that's fucking stupid. The dude wants to hang out with his cats and get up at 5 o'clock in the morning. That sounds dumb. But I've been at L'Arc with the biggest movie stars in the world. That stuff's cool. If you don't know about it, you can't afford it. These are only amazing when you can't afford them. Once you can afford them, it's just a watch.
Yeah.
When you can't afford them, you think that this is going to fix you.
My only advice to you would be that just put the money piece on the shelf. As long as you're moving into gifting and talents that you believe that you were called to move in. I have a feeling that you will have resources. You just seem like the kind of person that will get, you have a mindset, I can tell. Don't even focus on the wealth. It's gonna come.
Thank you. I can't show it, but I have like goosebumps right now. What do you guys want to do when you guys grow up?
I want to be a lawyer, man.
Thank you.
A defense attorney.
Bro, there's gonna be a lot of hard work, but if you stick to it, you can get there. Nothing's impossible.
It's kind of a high-paying job.
I want to be a defense attorney, and if I don't do that, I want to play football. Like, I'm gonna chase my dream until I can't no more.
People think that money is ultimately going to make them fulfilled. It's not. Money will bring you happiness in the beginning, but to be fulfilled, you need community, you need purpose.
So subscribe to follow my crazy ass on my journey to change how
All right, that's it for this video. I think this was a great video. My personal opinion. What do you guys think? Leave me know in the comments down below. And I'll also put down the original video in the description if you guys want to check it out. Like and subscribe to the channel. That way, to the channel. And I'll see you on the next one.